What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be looking at a video from TikTok. Now, this video that I'm about to review is going to be of a brother who's sharing his experience with dating a woman that was pregnant while she was on a date with him. You don't believe me? Let's start.
So I recently made a comment in one of my previous videos how me and this young lady went on our first date and she was already pregnant for another man. So somebody asked me to elaborate on the story, so here it goes. This happened an extremely long time ago. Anybody who knows me knows I love shopping at Walmart. I'll go into Walmart, I get everything I need at one time, and I'm good to go. And I love hollering at women organically.
The first red flag was he was in Walmart. That should have been the first fucking red flag.
I will never be on a dating app. I can't stand any of this social media stuff. If I see you in public, I'm going to shoot my shot. I don't care if you with your mom. I don't care if you with your homegirl. Big Daddy going to walk on down there and I'm going to say what I need to say. Period. So one day I go to Walmart. I'm walking down the aisle. I'm about to get me some eggs. I'm passing up the condiments and the cereal and all that good stuff. You know, that second to last aisle is where the water is. So as I'm walking past the water aisle, I look to my right. I see something tough. I keep moving. So I'm like, damn, she's stiff. So I stopped and turned back around and walked back the opposite way to take me another look to make sure Tyrone wasn't with her, right? She was with her homegirl. So I'm like, okay, so I moseyed my way back down the aisle, got to flirting with her. We exchanged numbers. We was in Walmart talking for about 45 minutes. Her homegirl went ahead and left. I don't even know where she went. I'll never forget that this was on a Sunday. I actually scheduled our date on a Thursday, but leading up to that point, you know, the typical talking stage, trying to know each other. Why do people volunteer a lie? I didn't ask you anything about your body count. I didn't ask you anything about anything you have done sexual or any of those things. So she voluntarily told me she haven't got no pole patrol. She ain't done nothing kinky in a year and 3 months. She said it just like that. A year and 3 months she has been abstaining. That is the story she told me. So we go on a date Thursday. We have an amazing time. I said, have you anything planned for tomorrow? She said she got to run a few errands. She got a doctor's appointment. And that'll be it. And she'll hit me up. I said, cool, do what you got to do, little mama. We talking on the phone. We texting. I'm actually texting her and stuff while she's going to her doctor's appointment, blase, blase. Didn't hear from her the rest of the day. I'm like, well, dang. Hit her up on Saturday. Didn't hear nothing. Once I call once and twice, you don't call back, you don't respond, no gotti. Ain't calling your phone, get behind no more. So we go from talking multiple times every day and texting, having a great time on our date, doing it big, to me not hearing from her at all. Didn't care. So one day I decided to open up back my Facebook, because I keep my Facebook deactivated because I don't make no money from Facebook. I got 2 different pages, 5,000 members apiece. I got over 10,000 followers on Facebook, but I typically have it deactivated unless I'm buying something through like Facebook Market or one of these apps. So one day I actually opened up my Facebook and didn't know how, don't remember when, but she actually was one of my followers on Facebook, which is wild. So when I look in it, because this was way later on, girl big as a house. I'm talking about big old belly. And she's actually started talking about in her comments about how she's about ready to have a baby, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, now Miss Abstaining was already pregnant on the date. So I sent her a little message about it, like, man, you was pregnant, blah, 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 blah. I mean, what's going on? Did I scare you? You was just scared of Big Daddy. What happened? And got quiet. Then she sent me this little laughing, crying, funny looking emoji, like nervous, right? And that's what she told me. She said, well, I didn't want to, wrote it. I didn't want to tell you, but I found out I was pregnant. Now, miss, I've been abstaining for a year and 3 months.
The moment when a woman is, the moment you know a woman is lying is when she's talking. Because it's always funny how they say they abstaining from sex and then they pop up magically pregnant. Like, bitch, we know your ass was lying the whole damn time. You ain't had to lie. You could have just said, I'm out here getting freaky dicky with everything else that's walking. Like, I don't even know why you even walk. Boy, that's deplorable.
No, I ain't that type of girl. I say, boy, y'all be dry line. You're an adult and you made a decision of what to do with your body. But when it comes down to your body, everybody's ashamed of what they did. I say, why? Who volunteers a lie? I never asked you about your body. I didn't ask you who got that butt. I didn't ask you that. Why would you volunteer a lie and then feel bad about it? So that was my actual second encounter that happened. I've actually dated somebody else before that was already pregnant for another man, but she ended up finding out and telling me about it immediately. She went on the date knowing that she was pregnant, then decided to tell me about it the very next day or the day after. I can't remember what it was. And she was like, well, I'm not fooling with him no more. You know, I'm pregnant with my first child. I said, you need to go back and work out with him. You need to try to build and work with your family. But that's when she told me she was pregnant for a married man. And he then moved out of town. But if you comment in the comment section. But clearly, y'all grown, they're going to do what y'all want to do.
See, shit like this is why I'm like, you know what? I'm going to remain to myself. I ain't fucking with nobody. Main reason why. Because the fact that this woman did this shit and boy, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. And then it's like they get mad at men for not wanting to date them. That's what I never understood. Why are you mad at the men for not wanting to date you after you got pregnant by another man? That stuff has never made sense to me. Like, you have a child, you have a family with another man. Why not go back to that? Why not go back to that man? It never made sense to me. Anyways, guys, gentlemen, unless this woman is your wife or something like that, don't trust nothing they say. Just don't. Because you're going to have a hard time trying to figure shit out. Excuse me. You have a hard time trying to figure shit out while you trying to doggone talk to her versus just she pregnant or she doing shit by herself. Let her go on. You let her go on back to baby daddy, to whoever damn clapping her cheeks and doing the hokey pokey stick. Just let her go on back to the farm. She know where she belong. She'll be over there with him, and that's it. Anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, channels, with podcast, and spot.com. I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.